This is Unit 3, Lesson 2. In this portion of the lesson, we will learn to construct the line of reflection. So shown in the diagram on the right, ABC is reflected across DE and maps onto triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. So use your straight edge to draw segments A prime, B prime, and C prime, which I've already done for on this note sheet. So please do that with your ruler. Using your compass, you're going to measure the distance from A to the line of reflection and from the line of reflection to A prime. And what you should notice about these distances is they are the same, or congruent. So meaning from A to DE and from DE to A prime, these distances are the same. From C to DE and from DE to C prime, those distances are the same. And from B to DE and DE to B prime, those distances are the same. So what is the relationship between segment DE and each segments that were drawn in part A? Well, notice that DE passes through the midpoint of each of those segments. And also notice that it is perpendicular. Okay, so DE is equidistant from two endpoints. So let's write that down. DE passes through the midpoint of each segment. Meaning it is equidistant from those endpoints. And it is also perpendicular to each segment. Okay, well, think back to our vocabulary, right? From Unit 1, what is the relationship then between A prime, B prime, and C prime? Oh, well, we'll come back to that in a second. So what does that mean DE is compared to those segments? That means that it is the perpendicular bisector. So the line of reflection is the perpendicular bisector. And before we move on to fill that in on the note sheet, which is on the other side, what do we notice about B prime, C prime, and A prime? Well, notice that they all have corresponding angles that are congruent. They're all 90, so they are parallel. They are parallel. Right, that's this part up here. All right, so summary. A line that is equidistant from 2 points is called the perpendicular bisector. And since the line of reflection is equidistant from the pre-image point and the image point, it is the perpendicular bisector of the segment that connects those 2 points. And that's really key. That's what we're going to use to do the construction piece.